30 and 30 that hasn't been on accident by not remembering to end the recording bar in a very long time. Draw that navel in. Let's start warming our arms and shoulders up with a nice arm circle. So tonight we'll start with 5 cardio moves. Switch directions here. Followed by 10 lower body. And then we'll take our halfway break. Then we'll come back with 5 cardio moves. Take your hands to your hips. Let's hip circle. Flex the feet here. Pull the toes up to the shin. Really work that knee across the midline and then wide open. Beautiful. 2 more. 2 and 1. Let's bring the heel to the booty here. 8 more. 8. Bend the knees. 7, 6, 5. Draw those shoulder blades towards one another. Elbows behind the rib cage. 4, 3, 2, 1, and let's step our feet nice and wide. Take it right, left. So the nice thing about 30 and 30 is if you hate a move I'm doing, we only do it once. 30 moves in 30 minutes. Hold this one over to that right side. Let that left shoulder drop. Give me a gentle twist. Shoulders back to center, shift that lunge over. Drop that shoulder, gentle twist. Shoulders back to center, shift that whole body to center, heel toe in a couple times. Bend those knees nice and deep. Tuck the spine and roll up nice and slow. Head lifts last. All right, let's do this. We're starting with a jog back pedal, so if you're not warm, we're gonna get warm very fast. Here we go, just jogging, marching, walking. Let's go right into it. Jogging front to back. Using the space you've got. If it's not a lot, you can jog in place, right? You can jog in little circles. We work with what we got. And of course, you can just walk. If you want a lower impact workout tonight, that is your option. You just walk if that's what you need tonight. If the smoke is bad where you are, if you've got lower body injuries and you can't run, just move your body for the interval. That's all I ask. Keep on going. I also want to remind everyone to make sure that the name in your lower left-hand corner matches the name you're registered with so we can get attendance done. We have 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Jumping jacks are next. We have 5 cardio moves to start so that we're nice and warm. You can take low impact jacks right here. Those knees stay bent. It is up to you. You pick your workout. Keep on going. Welcome, Diane, Kelsey, Gladys, Amy, Dana. Is that Amy's mom with you, Amy? Yeah, welcome. Sierra Sun Cruz here. Catherine, Melinda, Valerie, Ann, Scarlett, Lorena, Marta, Lynn, Janae, Rachel, Audrey. Woo, Jill, good to see you. Amy, Daniela, Heather, Jen, Jordan, Trisha, Jen, and Maylee. We have an awesome crew. Heather's here, yes. All right, keep going. 5 more seconds. Then we're going on to high knees. 3, 2, 1. Let's go high knees. You can also march, right? If you'd like a lower impact workout, we bring those arms up and down so that we can make that heart work hard without jumping at all. Those muscles require oxygen. Your fingertips need oxygen. When your hands are over your head, your heart's got to work harder, right? Or whatever you like, jog, sprint. All I ask is you find that challenge and you move for the whole interval, even if that means you're marching in place. Moving for the whole interval helps train our minds to not give up. It creates habits. Habits lead to that discipline it takes to do the hard stuff when we don't want to. We have 5 seconds. 4, 3, lateral hop, straight hop. 2, 1. Let's go over and up, over and up. We can also squat low, tippy toe if we don't want to hop, right? If you are taking the squat low, tippy toe option, think about those inner thighs pulling together every time you bring them together. Make your body work hard. Awesome, Rachel. 20 more seconds. We can do anything for 20 seconds at a time. Awesome, Diane. You can always mix and match between one version of the move and another. You can always back off and come back when you're ready. Just move for the whole time. We have 3, 2, 1. Walk up to the back of your space. We're gonna take a hop or a squat walk and then shake and bake fast feet back to where we started. Shake and bake. When you fast feet, we're on the balls of those toes. Let that booty go, let it shake. Shake it now, shake it now. There are lots of places they don't want us shaking our booty, but I'm telling you, shake it right now. I want you shaking it. You can also, like I said, squat walk and then shake and bake. It is up to you. That's it, 10 more seconds. Yeah, Jill. 5, awesome, and 4, 3, 2, 1. Here's our weight section. If you want to hold on to weights for added resistance, you can grab them. If not, that's okay. We're going to take our weights and just hold them racked, not resting on the body. We step back, right leg, stay low, squat, left leg, squat, lunge, squat. You can also take a break in the middle, right? Go lunge, lunge, rest, lunge, if you need it. If not, push yourself. This discomfort is temporary, right? You can stay low right here. Mix and match if you like. Hey, welcome, Scarlett. Keep that navel in, keep that spine long. We're slightly hinged forward. You move to your own pace, 3 seconds, 2, 1. Keep your hands right where they are. Step those feet out. Toes are slightly turned out. Let's squat, lift, squat, lift, squat, lift. Keep those hips square forward. Don't open them up for the lift. Keep the knee up so that we work that outer booty. Awesome. Yeah, Valerie. You keep moving. Still super smoky here in Central Oregon and my lungs feel it. Awesome, Dana. Nice, Lynn. Beautiful, Marta. Gorgeous, Abby. 3, 2, and Amanda, that's Amanda. We have 1. All right, next move. We're gonna take that right leg back. Curtsy, right leg only. So we're gonna combine 2 moves on each side for this one, just so we're not switching like crazy in the middle. Lots of outer booty work here. All right, hold this one up, tap that toe down. Let's go across the body. Little twist. Perfect. Soft bend in that left standing leg. Beautiful. 10 seconds right here. Woo. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Other side, starting with that curtsy. Here we go, curtsy lift. You keep going. Nice, Audrey. Beautiful, Gladys. Nice, Daniela. All right, couple more. Let's hold this next one out. Control it down across the body. Drawing that knee towards that opposite shoulder, adding just the slightest little twist. 10 seconds. Almost there, hold on, 5, 4, you got this, 3, 2, 1. All right, hands at your side. That left toe is just slightly touching or slightly lifted. We're doing a single leg calf raise. You can keep that left toe down for support. We're combining 2 moves again. The heel doesn't need to be way up high. We're gonna add, or not add, but switch to single leg squat for the final half of this interval. And then we'll do those to the other side. So you can also have this toe lightly touching for support, right? Or you can keep it up. We're working our quads with this move right now. 3 seconds, 3, 2, let's switch sides, starting with the calf raise. Whew. Again, that toe can be off the ground. It can be supporting, lightly touching. It's up to you. Keep it going. Nice, friends. 10 more seconds here. Then we have our single leg squat. Awesome, Amanda. Yeah, Heather. We have 3, 2. All right, squat it out. Here we go. Make sure this knee isn't dipping way in. We're keeping it tracking over the second or third toe again. You can take that toe down for support, right? It's not helping other than keeping my stability for me. Give me 3 more seconds. 3. Yes, 2. Awesome, Lorena. 1. All right, new move. Hands stay at your side. Let's take it back. Lunge, knee lift, lunge, step it in. Other side, lunge, knee lift, lunge, step it in. That's it, nothing fancy. You keep going. If your balance is not working for you, you can lunge, tap, lunge, step, lunge, tap, lunge, step. One more reminder about our lunges. This knee, don't let it do this. Straight ahead. Shoulders are relaxed down, your chest is wide. 3 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Take those hands back towards your heart. Let's take it side to side. Nothing fancy. Just a really straightforward set of classic moves today. If you like more variety and complex workouts, I do those too. I go back and forth. Except for Tabata. Tabata, I always keep it classic cardio because I want you working hard, not thinking too much. Awesome, Scarlett. Good to see you. Yeah, Janelle. Awesome, Amy's crew. Beautiful Audrey and Amy. Yeah, Jill. Looking good, Lynn. Beautiful, Marta. 3, 2, 1. Step those feet just about outside the hips, not much wider than just outside. We're gonna do 1 deadlift, knees bend, and then squat. Deadlift, squat combo. Squat. Weights stay close to the body, knees slightly bend, then they straighten and squeeze, drop it low. Slight bend in those knees, straighten and squeeze, drop it low. Give me just about 10 more seconds. 4, 3, 2, beautiful. 1, let's stick with our deadlifts, except we're gonna alternate one leg. So we're gonna do one leg, other leg. Soft bend, straighten and squeeze, step it over. Weights close to the body, hips are square. If the leg lift isn't for you, you do it hinge, switch. Hinge with that front knee bent, switch. This is a great deadlift alternative, drive through the heel. If you're doing that deadlift, think about pushing that earth away as you lift. That one leg is so strong, it pushes the earth away. We're getting a break after this, friends. This is move number 15. Flies by. 3, 2, take your break. We deserve it. Whew, all right. So we're gonna start back in about 35 seconds here. Our first 5 moves are cardio again. And then we'll get into arms and core. As we get prepared for the next half of class, set an intention. Is there something you want to do differently for the final half? Do you feel like we're working out our arms and maybe you want to try doing heavier weights than you usually do? You can always mix and match. You can always try to push yourself and then back off if you need to, but try to get out of that comfort zone. All right, let's start with cardio. We're taking creek jumps or creek steps. So we're moving side to side. Knees come around and up, around and up. Big hop. If we're not hopping, big step. So you want to step as wide as you can. Work in that core, work in that balance by not tapping that toe down. If you need to tap the toe down, that's fine. It is up to you. You can make this hopper step as high impact or low impact. Awesome, Lynn. My arms are just reaching up and down. Whew. You've got 15 seconds. You can mix and match, right? We can step, knees up. And if you're feeling pressure popping, clicking in the groin or the hips, anywhere in here, just don't lift those knees as high. We have 3 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Let's take this moguls to the front, high knees backwards. So we go side to side to the front, high knees to the back. We can also go low impact, corner to corner to the front, march to the back. It's up to you. I'm feeling low impact right now because the smoke here is just a little much for the high impact beast mode right now for me. If it works for you, go for it. My lungs and throat have been feeling awful for a week now. We have 12 seconds. We have 3, 2, 1. Let's take this to a shuffle squat. So we're gonna go over squat. You work with the space you have. Those steps might be little. It might be right here, right? We want to make sure we're training our bodies to move front, back, side, side diagonals. Again, training for real life. You may or may not be an athlete that's competitive in a sport. It doesn't matter. All this training applies across the board, even when you're just walking down the sidewalk. Beautiful, Heather. Awesome, Janelle. I know it's smoky where Janelle is tonight. Looking good, Janae. Your sky is blue. I'm jealous. Awesome, Valerie. Beautiful squat. Gladys. Yeah, Amy's crew. Looking good. 3, 2, 1. New move. Let's go with skaters. So this time, so those creek jumps, our chest was up. We're going to hinge. But we can step, we can sprint, we can hop. Keep going. Yeah, gorgeous, Amanda. Looking good, Audrey, Daniela. Yes, we're all still crushing this and moving. Melinda, beautiful. Dana, Catherine looking strong. Marta looking strong. Keep those chins up. Don't let those heads start dropping. Chin straight ahead. Just like we're standing, only we're hinged forward. 3, 2, final cardio move, double squats. Out, back in, out, back in. If you want more, you're hopping. Creating resistance on the thighs. We don't want to press right on top of the knees. We want upper mid thigh here. Make sure you're hitting that center squat, 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 squat. You have 25 seconds, halfway mark. We're getting upper body strength after this, so this is the last push for cardio. Awesome, friends. We could step touch, right? Yeah, that's perfect. We're moving. 10, 9, 8. Finish strong. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Grab those weights for upper body. Athletic stance, booty squeezing, soft bend in the knees, traditional biceps, right there. Control those weights, don't let them swing. Your whole body is active, even though we're focusing on the arms. You can also work one arm at a time. Beautiful. You could go 1, 2, both. We want to keep those elbows in close. Yeah. 3, 2, 1. From here, we're going to cross it now. Still working biceps. Beautiful, towards the opposite shoulder. One at a time. The reason you keep going. The reason I put so much biceps into tonight's class is because in ABCs on Monday, we did quite a bit of triceps. So I want to make sure we're keeping things balanced if this is the workout time that works for your schedule. Therefore, whether you like me personally or not, this is when you work out. Trying to create balance for us. We always want to work opposing muscle groups. Imbalance leads to injury. We don't want that. We have 3, 2, 1. From here, bring those elbows in. Hands are 90 degrees. I am personally switching to lighter weights for this. We're going to go front, elbow palms up, side, front serve, wide serve. Shooting for about shoulder height. That may or may not happen. That's okay. It might be a little lower. That's okay. Again, you can do one arm, right? As long as we're working for progress. I love deconstructing moves so that they work. Again, if you like patterns to help push you, you go 1, 2, and then both. You just find that little step outside the comfort zone. 3, 2, 1. From here, let's balance on our right foot. We're going to work some balance. That toe can lightly touch. You can have the knee up. Let's chest fly. Moving the forearms parallel to one another for the whole motion. Beautiful. And you can always ditch the weights. You definitely don't need weights for this one. Open to the width of the shoulders and then in as close as you can get those elbows. Beautiful. You've got just about, remember, and you can do one arm at a time. You can tap that toe down. We want them close and wide, working the chest and upper back. 3, 2, 1. Balance on your other foot. Let's take both arms overhead. Again, you don't have to have weights. You can drop one then the other here. I like moving one then the other because when we're balanced, it's going to throw our weight off a little bit. Moving both arms at the same time, there's a lot of symmetry there. And it's not going to challenge our core and our balance quite as much as moving one arm then the other for this particular exercise. And I do want that elbow to that back side of the rib cage. Don't poke the chest out. Don't poke those ribs out. Everything right here, nice and tucked. Imagine a stack of cereal bowls sitting in your pelvis up into the top of your rib cage. You want those bowls aligned beautifully and perfectly. We don't want them tilting. 3, 2, and 1. From here, let's move down to the floor to finish. If you're not getting on the floor, I have options for you. All right, bring your weights. I'm gonna bring lighter weights. My arms are sore today. So we're gonna do a renegade row with a triceps kickback. So you can be in your plank, wrists under the shoulders or onto those knees. We're gonna row, pause, kick, and then gently place it down. Again, you can be all the way up. You can also do this from your quadruped right here with the knees right under the hips. Your gaze is neutral. If you're not on the floor, you're gonna row one arm at a time right here. And then you can do both because you don't have to balance in your plank. If that booty's floating off to the moon, please bring it back down because we're gonna let it float here in our next move. We have 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. From this plank, we're gonna go downward dog. We're gonna move our weight towards that opposite foot, back to plank, other side, weight. Now, you keep going here if you like this, reaching for that opposite weight. Opposite weight. If you don't like that, you can also work it just down dog to your modified plank. Or if you're standing, you're gonna give me arm opposing lifts here from your chair position. This is our standing arm, shoulder, core work. You've got 10 more seconds on whichever version or decomposition of this move that you like. 3, 2, 1. From here, gently release. Let's take it over to our bottoms. If you're standing, you've got W curls. If you are on the mat with me, you're gonna lean back with that chest lifted, elbows in, curling wide W biceps. I'll turn to face you so you can see they're wide out to the corners if you want more. You can bring those up to your boat pose. You can bring it to a V-sit. You can work one arm at a time. Don't let the weights hit the floor. Keep that tension the whole time. We are down to our final 3 moves. That includes this one right here. So if you're standing, you can absolutely just work your W curls right here. Keep the belly button pulled in, whether you're seated or standing. We only have 1 more move and you're moving on in 3, 2, 1. Drop those feet and just roll on down, nice and controlled. You can set one of those weights out of the way. You can set them both out of the way. Bring the bottoms of the feet together, bottoms of the feet together. We're gonna take that one weight or both weights straight over our chest. 3 pulses here. 1, 2, 3, release. 1, 2, 3, release. Release. If that is not for you, you're gonna take a standing crunch side to side. You can still work your abs without getting on the floor if that's not working out for you. Give me 3 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Final move. Grab that second weight if you want it. We're gonna do a weighted dead bug. So bring the feet up to tabletop, arms straight over the shoulders, opposite leg, opposite arm drop. Only drop that arm as far back as it feels okay and safe to do in your shoulder. You can totally get rid of those weights here if you don't like them. This is it. This is our final ab work. I really want you thinking about pulling that belly button down, down, down. The straighter you drop that leg, the harder it's gonna be. You have just about 15 more seconds of work. Don't give up now. We're finishing in about 5, 4, push it. Don't quit early. 3, 2, and 1. Gently release those feet to your mat. Take those weights, set them safely off to the side. That is it, friends. We have finished. We've got just a minute to stretch it out here. Draw those knees into your chest. Give yourself a little hug. If you like to rock side to side, only if it feels good. Remember, this is your time. You made a 30-minute commitment to yourself. And gently release back to center. Let those feet find your mat. We're just gonna take a nice, easy, passive spinal twist here. Drop the knees over to that right side. You can lift those knees back up with the inhale, and then with the exhale, just let them drop all the way to the left. And then knees back up to the ceiling. You can turn all the way over onto one side and press yourself up. Let's stretch our arms out a little bit here. Right arm across the body. Drop the shoulders down away from the ears. Good work, you guys. Elbow up. I just want to welcome you again if this is your first week trying out VFit or revisiting VFit if you've tried us before. Gently release. I'm so happy to see all of you. Take that over to the other side. Good work tonight. And elbow up, shoulders down. And gently release. Let's take our feet out in front. We're going to take one quick forward fold here to stretch the back side of our legs. We worked our hamstrings and booties really hard today. And just walk it. We're not going to do anything crazy. Just take it into the deepest forward fold that you feel just a tinge of tolerable discomfort at. Flex those feet back towards the shins. Really get that stretch into the calves. We did some calf raises today. One leg at a time. That's intense. And then walk it back up. Let's finish with our breath here. Any comfortable seated, standing, kneeling, whatever feels good. Lift the heart. Inhale, show yourself a little bit of gratitude for how strong your body was tonight. Exhale your hands to your heart. One more time, big inhale, make this exhale loud. I can't hear you. It is good for our minds and bodies to make a big loud sigh. And have a great night. So good to see some familiar faces and some new faces. Bye. Bye, Kinley.
See,
I'll see
say
you later.
bye.
Bye, Kin. So cute. You're getting big too fast. Oh my gosh. Bye, Heather.
Bye, thank you.
Bye.
Barely made it, but I did. Thank you.
Awesome.
Bye, Amanda.
Good to see you, Ann. Bye.
Bye. Hi.